4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day.
Welcome to Miscellaneous Movies. I'm Paulie.
And I'm Jirach.
We're not movie reviewers. We just want to talk about some movies.
There will be spoilers.
1996, Independence Day. When aliens come to invade and destroy the Earth, mankind's best weapon is the will to survive.
Will Smith.
Yeah, Will. Get it?
Smith.
That wasn't rehearsed or anything.
No.
That was good.
But you're supposed to say it right after I said Will.
I couldn't find my key. Do it again.
David, what the hell's the point of having a beeper if you're not going to turn it on?
It was turned on. I was ignoring you.
What's everybody's history with this movie?
Amazing, awesome. It's like the best movie to watch over the summer for like 4th of July. The sequel is pathetic. We won't even talk about the sequel at all. This is the last one mentioned about the sequel, but the original one is amazing, and I loved it.
Welcome to Earth.
Got your dreadlocks sitting out the back of my parachute. I love this movie. I actually, I remember this shit back in the day, and the effects and everything for the time were amazing. I really loved this movie and loved watching it. And every time I watch it, it makes me want to watch Mars Attacks.
Oh, yeah.
No.
And this was the first movie we got on a DVD player, and just like blowing out our small CRT with like the speakers on the side of it. But it was just amazing. Like, whoa, this is the future. The DVDs. Whoa.
Woo!
Yeah, that DVD had good special features too. I remember when this came out, how big a deal it was that, like, what was it, Burger King or whatever, and all the commercials and stuff they were running. It was a really big summer blockbuster movie. It was exciting when it came out.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen this movie before. I have no idea. It's called what now again?
You've never seen...
It's called Born on the 4th of July.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, I love Jack Nicholson as president. That was, that was great.
Mr. President, we gotta nuke him now!
Are we all done with that?
Yeah.
I like how Jeff Goldblum, decoded everything with his little laptop.
Digital phone book.
I got a lock on the pattern of that signal, and so we can filter it out. But if my calculations are right, it's going to be gone in like 7 hours anyway. It's reducing itself every time it recycles. You listening?
This is one of the best summer for 4th of July movies, in my opinion.
I understood you to be a patriot.
If you mean by patriot, am I angry about taxation without representation? Well, yes, I am.
Should the American colonies govern themselves independently? I believe they can, and they should.
Let's start dissecting this a little bit. What were the things that you guys did not like about this movie, whether it be the theory, the this, that, whatever?
I didn't like the way Will Smith had the curse in the movie. He's like, oh, no, you didn't shoot that green shit at me. I'm like, he couldn't have said poop or green stuff, or I don't know.
Yeah, it's a family movie.
Yeah, but how are they?
Okay. I thought we were getting more into it. I'm meaning like, all right, so for the technology, whatever, you're talking about the decoding earlier. I'm with you on that one, because there's something here where I found on the trivia that kind of answers a little bit of this, but realistically, that was one thing that got me right away when I first started watching this movie. How in the hell, from just a laptop, can Jeff Goldblum figure out the signal from the aliens, and how can he produce a virus to get into their, intelligent, way past our technology?
Because he's the Fly, that's why.
He's a genius. In the movie, he's a fucking genius. When he was playing chess with his dad in the beginning, he checkmated him in the first fucking move. So he's got that, even though he does what it's very goodwill hunting, if you will. He's got a job that isn't necessarily, well, it's a good job, but any fucking he's just a genius to answer that question.
He saved everyone's life in Jurassic Park, too. He's Jeff Goldblum. That's why.
Exactly.
Well, life finds a way.
That's right. Life finds a way.
Okay, let's go down the list of actors then. All right.
Good.
Because this is...
No, go ahead and ask your stupid questions.
Seriously.
We'll go ahead and just debunk them for you.
I'll talk about
you guys
I'll talk
answered
about
it for
what
me.
annoyed
It's Jeff Goldblum.
I'll talk about what annoyed me in the movie. And this is more or less like probably a story thing. Will Smith is a fighter pilot. And then later on, well, yeah, that's what annoyed me, that he was a fighter pilot. No. Later on in the movie.
The whole movie annoys me.
Couldn't fucking stand him. No. But no, later on in the movie, he magically can fly a helicopter. Now, he could be a triple threat. I don't know. But from my knowledge, a fucking airplane pilot cannot fucking fly a helicopter. It's two completely different trainings.
Airplane pilot, helicopter pilot, and alien craft pilot.
Drew, he's a triple threat.
He was also applying to fly the space shuttle, but was denied.
That's true.
So does that give him the knowledge of how to fly a spaceship?
Well, he's just an all around pilot. If it flies, he can fly it.
You can pretty much fly anything without and with wings.
So it's kind of like that theory in, what is it, Gone 60 Seconds, where they describe the one boxer guy as...
He can pretty much drive anything with wheels and, some things without wheels.
Yeah, that's probably it. He can fly anything with wings and some without.
It's got a propeller on it, he can fly it.
If it's propulsioned by alien or human technology, he can...
Get the boy on a bicycle, let's see him fly.
Bicycles don't fly, though. You can't fly a bicycle.
And E.T. probably could.
What? Yeah, you know what? I stand corrected. Will Smith could fly a bicycle. You heard it here.
I'd say probably my biggest complaint with the movie, it's that you jump too many characters. That you're with someone for a while, you move around. You don't ever feel like you go in depth totally with one character or like two characters. It's like going from here to here.
Yeah.
And that it's hard to follow at certain points. It works, but it could have been a little bit more focused.
Yeah. Or for example, for me, it was the Randy Quaid family. I'm okay with Randy Quaid.
I was kidnapped by space aliens 10 years ago. They did all kinds of experiments on me. We've got to stop them. They're going to kill us all.
But the whole thing with the kids and how he's ostracized and he's a drunk, couldn't you have got that through just a little easier writing instead of having that happen that way? I don't know.
They picked the perfect actor, though, because Randy Quaid lost his mind after that movie came.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's had like this government conspiracy thing going on for a while.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's go.
I don't like the fact that they killed Lieutenant Commander Data.
Brent Spiner.
Yeah,
the alien killed Data. That's fucked up too.
He looks like a fucking Walmart Billy Connolly. Like
Perfect.
Every time I see that, I just hear fucking Billy Connolly in the back, just fucking release me, release me, get your tentacle out of my ass, you Protestant bastard. That's all I fucking like here.
Release.
And then you got Bill Pullman, who says "hey" in probably every fucking movie. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, now, why don't you tell us what you want? Hey.
That's good, dude.
That's really good.
I was hearing what they were saying, and they go from planet to planet, and they steal the resources. Hey,
climb on this jeep and give us
nuke the bastards. Let's nuke them.
Nuke them all.
I didn't have to do a segue into like any kind of character segment. This has been great. I love it.
You could take a shot from every time he says "hey" and every time somebody says "David" in that fucking movie, and you'd be on.
Especially David. Oh my God, David.
Harvey Fierstein,
perfect.
Are you not paying attention, David? Well, I have to call my mother, David. Oh my God.
Do you remember the episode where we were talking about that and Frasley just kept throwing just picture after picture of
random
Harvey?
pictures of him.
Oh God, yeah. All of his drag. I loved it.
I gotta call my mother.
Gotta call my mother.
I love
David.
They're an amazing actor. I mean, just like their skill, and they're always they're always amazing. Like Mrs. Doubtfire, this movie, I love them. And
matchmaker. Oh.
Find me a find, catch me a catch.
And now we also know how Mrs. Whitmore, after this movie, goes on to be the leader in Battlestar Galactica. Mary McDonnell.
Oh, yeah, she does. Duh. My name's Power.
Who?
The president's wife.
Oh, she goes on to be who?
Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, the leader. Like in the beginning, she's part of this, but then at the end she runs Battlestar Galactica and then she dies. Spoiler, sorry.
It's a small matter. What about Vivica Fox, the stripper? Hubba, hubba, hubba.
The stripper.
Will Smith.
I liked her better than her friend stripper.
Oh, the weird one that was all like,
I thought
go
that.
on top of the building.
Come with me.
Yeah.
Welcome, aliens. Welcome.
It's so beautiful.
I made this before work.
Stupidest thing to me.
I mean, I see how you're talking about.
The best
like,
thing is though is like everyone assumes like whenever aliens show up that like they're peaceful, and like every single movie we've seen, with the exception of E.T., no alien has ever been like, we come in peace and just left us.
Yeah. Think about it.
We
Think
come
about
in
it.
peace. Give us all your trees.
If you walk into a fucking house with ants all over the floor, what the fuck are you going to do? You're going to step on those fucking ants. You're going to kill them. You're going to get them out of your house, right? That's what the fucking aliens are doing, dude. They come into our fucking home, even though we have it. We're the ants.
Yeah.
They're far more advanced. They're going to fuck us up. They're going to say, let's get rid of this infestation.
Yeah, that helicopter scene with the shooting the lights.
Yeah. Let's see if we can Morse code them. Something happens. Flash them. This is our way of fucking saying hello and welcome.
Morse code this.
I just enjoy how Randy Quaid discovered, if you fire a nuke in the butthole of the ship, it
yeah, how did he? Yeah, how would he know that? Is it because he was anally probed? Is that like a metaphor?
That's it. I think it was. It was a metaphor.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to anally probe them.
They got me in the ass. I'm going to get them right back.
Hello, boys. I'm back. We're going up the butt.
Yeah. I didn't even need a nuke. Oh, yeah, he had the nuke on him. That's right. It wouldn't launch.
You look at Brent Spiner. He looks like one of those survivalist alcoholics or something.
That's like the worst.
That's like the worst picture I could find.
Survivalist. Even the guy behind him is laughing at him.
Yeah. Oh, that's the president. Wow, we don't get out much. As you can see.
Whoa! What is
that's
that,
crazy,
Raz?
Randy Quaid.
Randy Quaid, has become a little crazy.
Is that a stripper with him or something?
He's apparently...
Man, that's his daughter.
Ugh. Oh.
I don't know. Jesus. So funny that him and his brother are completely different.
Yeah, thank God. I mean, look at those eyes in that picture. Ugh.
Hey, you guys talking about Dennis?
And he was apparently a squatter at some point, or maybe still is.
I can see that. Is he missing a tooth? What is that?
No, I think he's just got a gap. No, maybe he is missing a fucking tooth.
Yeah, because look, he doesn't have a gap in the other one, unless those are fake.
They might be fake.
The government, he probably ripped it out because the government was listening to him.
The government was listening, dude. There were bugs in his teeth, just like that movie Bug.
We've been found out.
The LAPD is asking Los Angelinos not to fire their guns at the visitor spacecraft. You may inadvertently trigger an interstellar war.
I would love to hear some fun trivia about Independence Day.
Me too.
The movie was almost titled Doomsday.
Ooh, glad they changed it.
Yeah.
That wouldn't make any sense then, because we triumph, so who's doomed?
The movie would have been doomed.
Yeah.
The rights to the name were held back by a different studio. So when the writers tacked on the final line that Bill Pullman iconically does in a speech, this was to convince the studio to change it to Independence Day.
This is our doomsday.
St. Crispin's Day.
Upon St. Crispin's Day.
They would laugh. They hold their manhoods cheap.
Once more unto the breach, dear friends.
The unverified Jurassic Park rumor.
Huh?
What?
Jeff Goldblum says, must go faster, while they're escaping from the alien mothership. You remember that?
Oh.
He also says that in Jurassic Park
Yep.
whenever the
Now
T-Rex is chasing him.
Yes. Now he doesn't actually say this in the movie Independence Day. Now the rumor is that the filmmakers loved that line so much in Jurassic Park that they dubbed it in post-production.
Oh.
And how did they not get sued by Jurassic Park for putting that in?
Because he's Jeff Goldblum, that's why.
They probably bought it. They probably paid money.
Wait,
for
who's
it.
more powerful, Jeff Goldblum or Chuck Norris?
Yes.
Ooh, shit. Oh, shit.
I don't want Chuck Norris to roundhouse kick me, so I will refuse to answer.
What a
but you don't want Jeff Goldblum to
I'll say
science
this.
you either.
I'll say this. They're both different. And Josh, you just hit the fucking nail on the head. Jeff Goldblum has the mentality, the fucking psyche shit going for him. Chuck Norris has the physical shit.
Yeah,
So
Jeff
combine the
Goldblum a fucking flatliners you.
Right. So fucking combine the two and we'll have a horrible fucking killer of a human being.
Or a badass Voltron, one of the two.
Yeah.
And in The Fly, he would eat things by throwing up on them first because they have acid for vomit. So that wouldn't be a good way.
He almost got Gina.
Wait, you know what? We forgot because remember Jeff Goldblum arm wrestled that guy and broke his fucking arm. So I don't know. He might give Chuck Norris a run for his.
In Maverick,
That's
he
just
had
The
that
Fly,
little,
though.
no, not Maverick. Silverado, he had that really cool little gun pistol in his suit.
Oh, yeah.
If that helps out any.
The one that flies out of the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, I say Jeff Goldblum would science you right to death.
KY Jelly Aliens.
Huh?
Ooh, I'm interested.
Speak to me on that.
Because of the dry and hot Las Vegas temperatures during filming, KY Jelly was used to keep the aliens from drying out, and it gives them that nice gooey look.
Keeps the aliens looking very moist.
Yeah.
And then all the leftover ones can be used in jelly donuts.
Ugh.
Can we go back to the fucking questions that you said earlier about what annoys us? Here's another thing that fucking annoyed me. Again, it has to do with Will Smith. So he's Jesus Christ, I love it. So fucking Will Smith, they open the fucking pod, the alien's coming out. He punches the fucking thing in its robotic suit, and it just fucking gets knocked out.
In the bulletproof robotic suit, no less.
And nothing fucking happens to Will Smith's hand.
No,
like,
I
and I
totally
don't
agree.
wanna-
Maybe he's got the Infinity Gauntlet on there.
He does. He just went like that.
He's got
He was
the
so
Infinity
adrenalized because he just lost his friend.
Fucking Harricom Jr.
You need to like kiss some serious booty to get ahead in this world, man. See, I like the 1-knee approach because it puts the booty like right.
Yeah.
With the weirdest maneuver ever. I'm gonna go straight up. Yeah, they can't get me.
He was trying to do that fucking, what was it? He was trying to do the I'm gonna fucking flip behind him and I'm gonna wind up behind him like they do in all the movies.
Hopefully their energy source doesn't allow them to go vertical.
I was inverted. Yes, I know the finger goose. Yeah.
Did he
but
think
that, was
that
an
he
annoyance
could
for me.
punch him out? I mean, do you think that he consciously thought, I will punch this guy out? Or was it
No, he did punch him
No,
out.
I know
Yeah, he
he
did.
did, but in his mind, do you think he just didn't care? He was just gonna punch him?
Probably. I mean, fuck.
He shot the green shit at him, pissed him off.
Yeah. Yeah.
They could have at least
Did
used
you not
this
shoot that
fucking
green shit at me?
You know, that's just what annoyed me. And then what made that even worse for me throughout the story is you got, 4 people in the fucking room when the alien came back to life. All it took was Will Smith, 1 punch, knocked the fucking thing out.
Yeah.
And then that alien just killed 4 fucking people.
Yeah. And they had to
Like,
shoot
that
him
was
to get
my
him down,
annoyance.
yeah.
I was like, come on, man.
Yeah. Now, I had to do some digging in this just across the galaxy of Google to find these answers. The film was rushed. I'm hearing myself double, sorry. The film was rushed to beat out Mars attacks. I don't know why.
The film was rush.
Yeah. So the film was rushed to beat. Fuck, I'm repeating myself. Okay. The writers. I hate you, Josh. The writers.
The film
knew,
was rushed. Oh.
The writers knew that these two movies could be coming out roughly at the same time. So they felt that it cannot come out, a more serious movie cannot come out after a parody movie.
Right, Doomsday could not come out after a parody movie.
Yeah. So they wrote the script in about 3 weeks, sold it the day after they finished writing it, and completed the principal filming in 72 days, all to get it out before Mars Attacks came out.
Huh.
I see that wise because Mars Attacks is kind of a nice palate cleanser after Independence Day. Because Independence Day is dark at a lot of moments, whereas Mars Attacks, you get into music and and then all of a sudden their brains just like all explode at the end.
I'm calling you.
So I mean, but I do get why they're trying to say that, because if you had Mars Attacks come out first and everybody's all laughing about it, having a great time, and then Independence Day comes out, do you think they would have flocked to go see that? Probably not.
Yeah. Because already seen it. I mean, it was the same way when we had Ants and A Bug's Life. That was a strong battle that one year.
I remember that because I watched A Bug's Life before I watched Ants, and Ants took years for me to watch it.
Well, Bug's Life's better in my opinion. Ants was
I like the outtakes
bad animation. Ants was a cash in.
Yeah.
You think the producer was like, guys, we have to do this in one take because Mars Attacks is coming out in 91 days.
Probably.
Gotta hurry up.
Guys, get the KY on the fucking aliens.
They have a fluffer girl just
Doesn't look scary enough. Add more KY.
I need it real juicy, Janine. Get it real juicy.
Oh man, there's somebody paid probably to say that too. That's not more KY. Get more KY. Hey,
Could you just handfuls of KY on there, will you? I mean, come on.
Oh yeah.
Why did I have to come right when I'm all breathing in?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So delicious and delectable. Oh,
hey. You scared, man? Nope. You? Nope.
Kevin Spacey was supposed to play the president.
I'm so glad Bill Pullman took over.
Yeah, especially because now no one would want to watch Independence Day.
Writer Dean Devlin went to high school with Spacey and wrote him as the president originally, but an executive argued down it. Kevin Spacey is not a movie star.
Kevin Spacey is a sexual deviant. I mean, not a movie star.
Do you think Dean knew that back in the day?
I think Kevin Spacey's got the kind of weirdo look to him.
Yeah, I mean, have any of you seen that American what's that one? American Beauty, the one where he's that father.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I mean, how can you not?
Why you gotta say it like that, Norco?
Yes.
Yes, I did. I especially love the shower scene.
I watched that movie before the stuff. I'm like, Kevin Spacey weirded me out of that movie.
He just wanted to bang a teenage girl. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
And we are all plastic bags going in the wind.
It's the most beautiful thing in the world. That was Creeper too.
Oh yeah.
Didn't he
You ever
play the
seen
devil?
the Family Guy part of that?
Look, it's dancing with me. It's just some trash blowing in the wind. Do you have any idea how complicated your circulatory system is?
It's just a bag.
The computer virus plot twist is an homage to War of the Worlds.
Yay.
The writers put a modern twist on the virus. Instead of biological, it's technological. In a deleted scene, they present that all modern earthly technology was adapted from the alien crash of Roswell. So, one would say, Goldblum's ability to craft a virus is slightly plausible.
Possibly.
Then why did they leave that in? Because that fixes one of our gripes at the beginning of the movie. Why did they just leave that in? That would have been perfect. They made some decisions on things probably for theatrical release, probably had to cut for time and stuff like that to get it out before
Mars Attacks.
The military was unhappy with the film. Would you like to know more?
That's not a fun fact.
Tell me, Paulie.
Was it because everybody's salute was half-assed?
Okay. I didn't think about that one.
Loge's involvement.
Salute properly, asshole.
Did the president go,
You see that motherfucker? That wasn't to the hairline. His phalanges are bent. That pussy ass.
Be kind to them. They had to rush the movie.
do you think Bill Pullman was going, hey, when he was saluting?
Hey, kitten.
Oh,
I'm sleeping. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
It's your mother.
Daddy let me watch Letterman.
Traitor. Hey.
Wasn't Bill Pullman in Casper?
I think so. I think he was the dad, yeah.
He was in Casper, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And he even says,
Hey. All good.
he does. He goes,
Hey. All ghosts have unfinished business. And it's my job to find out what that is. Hey.
Could you imagine him in The Frighteners instead of
Michael J.
Michael J. Fox. Oh my God! Yes, Michael J. Fox is.
Hey.
Hey. I
Hey.
didn't think about that. Fucking Michael J. Fox's hey versus Bill Pullman's hey.
Oh.
I got you to snort.
Yeah, you did.
You got him.
Hey.
All for the joke.
Hey!
1.21 gigawatts. All right, the U.S. military was
from existence.
The U.S. military was going to supply the filmmakers with accurate costumes, vehicles, and some props. However, they demanded that they remove all mention of Area 51 from the film entirely. The writers refused, and the military withdrew all their support.
Oh, I believe that. Like, here, you can have authentic military uniforms, but there's no mention of Area 51. Got it? And they're like, no. They're like, crap.
Son of a bitch must pay.
Where? Call the cops!
Yeah, because if they found out that we actually stole all of our military stuff from the aliens, people would be pissed.
Yeah.
Well, more than likely,
President.
what happened was that they asked for like authentic military uniforms, and it was going to take like 8 months to get them all. And they didn't have enough time because they had to beat out Mars Attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of a sudden, they get a crate of MREs, and they're like, "What is this for?"
Excuse me, but there is no Area 51. The Media Monster is just going to tell you that there isn't an Area 51, but you know what? There isn't. I was talking to my Secretary of Defense. He's a terrific guy. He told me personally that the aliens are here and there is no Area 51. And I
Why
believe
does the guy who's Netflix and chilling look like he's dead?
What?
He probably is. The alien's alive.
What?
Yeah, the alien's probably using him as a host.
Yeah, or a puppet. He shoved his hand up his bum.
Yeah.
Make your dad talk, puppet boy.
It's a nice couch, though.
I've seen better.
Could have been leather, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's messed up because, like,
Look at that fossil of a phone next to him, though.
oh, a cordless phone.
Well, they're in the desert, so.
Okay.
Because that matters.
A little further distance.
I could have been at a barbecue. Got me out here in this hot ass desert.
There's not one painting or anything on the walls behind him either.
Because he's dead.
It's an airplane hangar.
Yeah, look.
Now that's
You don't-
fucking
It's a
Randy
stage.
Quaid. It's Randy Quaid shaved.
Now, looking at this picture.
Wait, which one?
The Area 51 Netflix and chill. That's
Yeah, but
Randy
which
Quaid.
person is Randy Quaid?
Huh?
The alien.
Well, and
Oh,
I'm
that
wondering,
makes sense.
the alien looks fake, and like the head of the guy looks like it. You don't see the body, and you don't see the body of the alien. What if the alien's actually even creepier, and the alien used a fake alien and a real human head to try to make it look a little less? Oh no, we just cracked the.
Do you think they're
secret.
giving each
Maybe.
other handsies underneath the blanket?
It looks like it. There's a little bulge.
Little slap and tickle.
Yeah. Maybe the human body is under the alien head, and the alien body is under the.
It's a switcheroo.
Just like Mars Attacks.
Just like Mars Attacks. Yep.
Godzilla's
Got
cameo.
Carrie Bradshaw as a chihuahua.
Godzilla's cameo.
In Independence Day?
Yep.
Where was this cameo?
Will Smith's
Was it the
stripper
building blowing
girlfriend's
up?
kid had the Gonzalez. Fuck that up.
He had a Gonzalez figure.
Yeah. The
Oh my
Will Smith's stripper girlfriend's kid plays with a Godzilla toy. You remember that?
I do. I had that Godzilla.
And that was better than the Godzilla movie of the time. That was
It's not like you were like Donald Trump again.
Was it the same Godzilla toy that the guy was selling in Armageddon?
Yeah.
Now, this is also a nod to the upcoming film made by the same people, 1998's remake of Godzilla. Independence Day toys can be seen in the Godzilla movie as well.
Yeah.
Which nobody knows because no one's seen Godzilla from the 1990s.
I had both toys. I had the Godzilla.
Yeah, it was Matthew Broderick.
Ferris Bueller.
He was singing in the rain.
Well, we wonder what happened to him after he graduated high school, and there you go.
There you go. He turned into a Godzilla humanitarian.
She's pregnant.
Save Ferris.
I mean, he's pregnant.
Does anybody have a pregnancy test? What?
I need at least 5 pregnancy tests for this lizard. Please. And then you got Jean Reno over there. It's a French roast. French roast. More cream. More cream.
Film ads caused a big panic in Spain.
Why?
Because they don't understand about aliens.
A film ad depicts a fake news spot of massive ships over New York, which actually caused a real-life panic in Spain.
Huh.
Okay. An ad executive stated, quote, apparently people can't watch footage, listen, and read at the same time because right underneath the caption of New York City, it says movie advertisement. That was funny. Earlier you sounded like Donald Trump when you were talking about you had a Godzilla toy.
I did have a Godzilla toy when I was growing up. I bought it for my son. He wasn't even born yet.
As a matter of fact.
Oh, Spaniards. Oh, I just now saw the Discord.
We just put it on there. It was late.
Spaniard.
I love this guy. All of his power is in his hair.
Oh yeah.
Are we sure it's not in that?
He's got that Tim Burton like hair, but that's where all of his knowledge is. You cut that shit off, and he's dumb as a box of rock.
What was that movie that had what's his face in it? Something about Mary. Remember the goop? I think he uses that kind of goop for his hair.
He uses sperm.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, my wife tells me that it's actually his hair is shaped like that to cover up his cone head because that's what he.
Because he's really an alien.
That's why he knows so much about alien cultures and shit.
We will enjoy it.
Does this have any good ones on here?
Probably not.
Hold on. Let me see.
Flandap.
All right, y'all.
Well,
that's Independence Day, unless you guys have more you want to talk about.
Nope. No. Just don't watch the sequel. That was trash. We won't speak about. Well, the second time we speak about the episode, but that was trash.
This is the third time that we've not spoken about Independence Day 2.
We're doing it next week now, Frasley. Congratulations.
Oh no! Well, good thing I'm not here next week.
Yes, you damn well will.
How about we talk about how awful the aliens looked in Independence?
How awful they looked in Independence?
Yeah, we talked about that earlier. Yeah. So, yeah. Outside the exoskeleton. Inside. With all the KY.
Yeah.
But the cutscenes for this are so fast that you never really get a good idea. Until, the toys came out, I couldn't figure out what the whole alien looked like.
It's almost like they don't have it. It's like they're literally sewn in to their fucking...
Yeah, because all the emphasis was on the...
Emphasis.
Thank you. Was on the head, even in the, up in space. Up in space! It was just the head.
There's two little scenes where they show like they're walking, but you don't get a full sense.
But
of it.
Norco said, yeah, it's so fast. You're like, huh? Who's there?
Yeah. And when they're inside the exoskeleton, they look way more menacing than when it opens, and they're just.
You're just covered in gloop.
Mars Attacks aliens are more menacing than inside the exoskeleton.
It's true.
Yes.
That head was creepy as fuck.
I like the eyeballs, how they're kind of they're big and just kind of very
big and red. It was like they're skeletal with a big fucking brain.
I gotta love that 50s style he did with it. That was really good.
Yeah.
Final thoughts?
I like Independence Day. I love it. You're gonna get some pros and cons and everything, but I think the pros outweigh the cons.
And for the time, the one thing that felt really cool was it felt like everyday people. That these weren't like some of the people weren't your super amazing people. They're just everyday people trying to save a world. It felt realistic.
Yeah. Oh, and scariest part of the movie is when the dog almost died, but he didn't.
Yeah.
Not like leaving the White House when the timer was running out, or
no, when the fucking dog was running in the tunnel and the fucking shit was coming, I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Like you were counting along with it too, like 5.
I was like, please,
3,
God,
shit,
please
don't
get
let the
in
dog
there.
die.
And then he got in there, and I was like, thank God for that. Don't
like keep watching this movie. Thank God.
Yep.
When that movie came out, do you guys remember the making of how they did the firewall and the?
What was that? You got cut off.
I may have cut myself off. How they did the special effects, how they did the firewall in the city, how they made it look like it wasn't raising but coming at you through the building.
No.
So they made a model of New York City and literally flipped it upside down, and then they made something explode in it, and then the fire stuck to the ground and went outward instead of like lifting up.
That's nifty.
That's ingenious.
That was pretty cool.
Now, see, that's a fun fact,
it is fucking
Paul.
What? Fuck you.
You're like, fun fact, the military didn't like the uniforms.
I spent all day on this. How dare
That's
you?
not a fun fact. Fun fact, they made fire go through the fucking city by making a model of it, turning it upside down, and blowing shit up around it. That's a fun fact.
They also put little furniture in the White House, so if you slow that down, you can see chairs fly at the sky.
Stop. Just stop, man. He's just going to yell
See,
at me
that's
more.
even better. Even better. I love it.
Little miniature White House aides fly at.
You know, they also...
Next time you look up fun fact, Paul.
They lured the dog into the tunnel with 5 pounds of bacon. You know that? You know that fun fact?
Peanut butter on Jeff Goldblum.
Nuts.
Oh, that's awesome.
Peanut butter right on Jeff Goldblum's nuts.
Hey.
Something you want to add to this briefing, Captain Hiller?
No, sir. Just a little anxious to get up there and whoop E.T.'s ass, that's all.
Kick the tires and light the fires, Big Daddy.
Hey.
Whoa.
That was good.
Josh?
Hey. No, they're all so bad.
Frasley's.
Yeah, the Frasley's was pretty bad.
Hey. I've been smoking a lot.
God damn, you sound like fucking war chief.
Sounds like the aliens on fucking The Fifth Element. Where's the negotiator?
We want our donuts.
When aliens come to invade and destroy the Earth, mankind's best weapon is the will
Will Smith.
to survive.
Nah, that doesn't sound natural at all.
You're terrible.
It was supposed to be like you guys are supposed to laugh when we're redoing it. Fuck it. Okay.
Will Smith.
Oh!
That's perfect.
Will to survive.
Smith.
Oh, wow.
Is that good?
Yeah.